Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी and JAWAN. We had some exciting trailer and teaser released in the past few weeks. I've been off lately because I was traveling, but I'm back at it again. There's been delay in videos this week, but we'll make sure it's gonna be on track again. So let's begin with the Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी. Then we'll talk about JAWAN's teaser that has just been dropped recently, and it's very exciting to discuss both of them. Rocky और रानी की प्रेम कहानी is a movie that's going to be directed by Karan Johar sir himself after his last film, Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, which was a few years ago. He's back on the director's chair and starring Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt, amazing co-stars with Dharmendra ji, Jaya Bachchan ji, Shabana Azmi ji, and many more. It looks like a very colorful family entertainer, typical larger-than-life Karan Johar sir style. Music, there's beautiful costumes, everyone looks good, there's family, there's emotions, everything involved. And everyone looks good, everything looks good, everything feels good. Even if there's an issue, even if they cry, they don't cry like the common men like us, common people like us. They cry, even cry very elegantly. That's the beautiful aspect about the movie that we've seen in the trailer so far, which means the visuals are spectacular and colorful, which means in the visuals what I mean is the look of the actors, especially Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt, the costumes of everyone, even including the co-stars who are the elderly ones, the supporting cast and everyone. Then you have the locations. It's been shot in Kashmir, one of the songs that we've already seen, Tum Kya Mile. And then overall the look of the film is very colorful, very vibrant, very rich. Seems like a very soothing to the eye. And Karan Johar knows exactly well on how to make every frame beautiful. Just like there's very few people who have talent like that. One of them is Sanjay Leela Bansali sir, second is Karan Johar sir. Everything looks good. Even if it's a funeral scene, even if it's someone's crying, someone's angry, anything. Everybody has to look good, everything has to look good. He will go to a village and shoot, and the village will look like as if it's a 5-star hotel or a palace of a king. That's the beauty of his movies. So visuals. Next we're gonna go on to the music. We've seen only one song so far, but I'm disappointed. It seems like a parody, more like of his previous songs of his other films that he's done. It doesn't seem like it's something original or something new or something fresh. It feels like it was a track that was supposed to be used in his previous old films, but then they rejected it, and now it is because it was already made and in the shelf, they decided to put it in this movie. There's nothing new about it. It gives so many vibes of his previous films like Kabir Aditya and I. It gives a little bit of vibe of Shah Rukh Khan's Dilwale. It's nothing new. Even Student of the Years had more fresher music than this song itself. So I'm a little disappointed on the music so far, but we'll wait and watch because Karan Johar knows how to use music in his movies. Then we're gonna go on the star cast. On paper, it's a spectacular star cast. Dharmendra ji, Shabana Azmi ji, you have Jaya Bachchan ji as the parents, the strict ones, the lovely ones, and everyone. All good vibes all around. Then you have Ranveer Singh, amazing screen presence. He's a scene stealer. He has great dialogue delivery, beautiful range of emotions. He's not wooden. He's very energetic in everything he does. And then and he's loved by people by every age group as well, and male and female both. So he's a star that is meant to be on screen. Perfect star cast. Then you have Alia Bhatt. Again, she has owned the screen since I've seen her in Highway. She was great in Student of the Year, don't get me wrong, but she didn't have that big of a role. She truly shone from the movie, which I would say it was Highway, with barely any makeup, no budget, anything. And since then, she hasn't lost that charm on screen, and you can see that over here as well. But just because these two are good individually, do they look good together? In my opinion, they do not match as a couple. For some reason, maybe it's because of their personal lives, that Alia Bhatt has been married to Ranbir Kapoor and Ranveer Singh is married to Deepika Padukone, and we're used to seeing their couple, or even as Ranbir and Deepika, because they've had plenty of movies before they both got married. But at this moment, Alia Bhatt and Ranveer Singh seems very, very forced. There's no authenticity or organic chemistry that you see on screen. It doesn't seem natural. They don't suit each other on screen, in my opinion. I think the star cast over here is a slightly mismatched. Even Priyanka Chopra would have looked better, in my opinion. Anusha Sharma has already done well with Ranveer Singh, if not Ranveer Singh, someone with Alia Bhatt could be a new actor, or like Kartik Aaryan maybe, I don't know. They could have changed one of the actors and kept one of the actors, deciding who had the better role, who suited the role better. But together, they don't look that good in my opinion. So we've talked about visuals, music, and we've talked about the star cast. The release date is not that far away. There's been enough buzz. I would say the marketing should have been more from a Dharma film. It's been slightly quiet. I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they're trying to go the Pathaan way as well. Release a couple of songs, trailer, and then release the film and let the word of mouth do the talking. But I'm not sure what exactly are they thinking. Are they confident enough in the product that it will work, or it's the opposite, that they are not and they don't want to spend too much money on marketing and the movie's already big budget. It seems like easily a 200 crore film. Ranveer Singh is an A-lister, Alia Bhatt's an A-lister, and Karan Johar's movie, like as a production overall, is a very expensive movie itself. So is it the budgetary issues, or they have enough confidence in the product? Time will tell. So release date, the good thing is there's not many movies from Bollywood at least coming around, but they will have competition with Mission Impossible, which is releasing about a couple of weeks before that. Then there's also going to be Oppenheimer releasing just a week before that. There'll also be Barbie releasing just on the same day as Oppenheimer. So you have 3 big Hollywood movies that are going to be just released before Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani. So that could be a big clash, because all those 3 films are very anticipated. They have great marketing. They look, all of them, amazing to their respective audiences. Especially Mission Impossible, it's going to do amazingly well. Tom Cruise has a big fan base in India itself and all around the world, of course. Then Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan is loved in India since the Dark Knight series, and that will be another movie that will be loved by the audience. And you could say, oh, but Indian audience, what about the single screen theaters? Well, Karan Johar doesn't make movies for the single screen theaters. It's for the multi screens, the shopping mall, the urban cities that watch it. So if the urban people are going to be watching these Hollywood movies, preferring to, would this be affected? So that one release date is a bit wishy-washy in my opinion. But the biggest drawback is none of these factors that have, for example, the music, star cast, or the release date. In my opinion, the biggest drawback of this movie is its whole story. It's sadly been, you could say, adapted by a TV show. I'm not going to tell you which TV show or where it's from, but the whole story in the movie where the main guy, the actor, the male lead, goes to live on with the girl's family, and the girl goes on to live with the boy's family. This has been done before in other TV shows from different regions of the world. Maybe movies as well, I'm not sure, but I definitely know it's been told in TV shows before. So there's nothing new in the story. And it's a Punjabi and Bengali family. We've seen so many movies in Bollywood that have a Punjabi and a Bengali family, or there will be a Punjabi and a Gujarati family. This dynamics of clash of cultures within India has been explored many times. Or if not Punjabi, Gujarati, Punjabi, Bengali, Punjabi, South Indian, anything with Punjabi that is polar opposite. So at this moment, it doesn't seem new. Just like it was with the problem with the music, nothing's refreshing. It seems like we've been told this story, but Karan Johar is presenting in a very grand manner, as he always does. In this, all of these drawbacks, visually it's great, but it still ends up looking like he's making a parody of his own films from the past. It's like they were deleted, dusted ideas that were rejected before, but they're brought back now to a movie. Maybe they don't have any new ideas, or they don't want to take risks, so they're taking the safe route. But this story of this movie is going to be the biggest drawback related to its music, star cast, and release date. So in my opinion, I have very high doubt that the movie will do well. It could have a good opening and everything, but I'm not expecting it to be a major hit or a grand film like Karan Johar usually makes in his other movies like he does. So overall, for me, this would probably be a miss, because several factors are against it, but the main drawback, as we talked about, is the story. Nothing new. Now, we're going to talk about JAWAN. I was going to do this video only on Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani, but JAWAN trailer just dropped recently, so I have to talk about it. Shah Rukh Khan sir, this is your year. We bow down to your supremacy. You're the king of Bollywood. You brought back the audience from the first month of the year, and since then, not many people have been able to do it, except maybe a few Hollywood movies. And Shah Rukh Khan's going to do that back again with his film JAWAN. Even though it's been postponed, it seems like it's worth the postpone. He's dropped only one teaser and one trailer. I'm assuming he'll drop 1 or 2 songs and then he's going to release the film in September. He's probably going to do the Pathaan route as he did. Teaser, trailer, couple of chartbuster songs, and then release the film, and not to press conferences, not go to any publicity, anything, just talk about it on social media. He uses Twitter nowadays, answers a lot of questions. He's very sarcastic with that. He's very funny with that, very engaging with the audience to the ground level. So I think that is enough for him, and I think he'll take the same marketing strategy for this film. If it worked before, it should probably work now as well, in my opinion. The music is going to be a big hit of this movie, let me tell you that. Number one, it's going to be original, because Anirudh is fantastic. Anyone from the South who make music, they do not make remakes 99.99% of the times. People will tell me, oh, there was a remake, that's why I said 99.99. I would have said 100% of them, but let's go with 99.99. They make original music, and they know how to make music for the specific actor, on how to present them. They know what the audience is expecting from the actor. And there's no many directors who had the guts to show Shah Rukh Khan as they did in this trailer. For example, the bald look. Who would have dared to do that? The little dance he has in the last 10 seconds of the teaser. Many people have told me that's the highlight of the trailer. How many directors would have risked Shah Rukh Khan to do that? All they see Shah Rukh Khan is a romantic hero. Here, he brought back the 90s Shah Rukh Khan with the villainous side, with the slightly grey character, the shenanigans he does. It seems like it's inspired from movies like Joker, Taxi Driver, and all of that, but it's not been copied. It doesn't seem plagiarized. It still seems very original. The director and actor have done a fabulous job in doing that. They made it authentic. It looks something new. You can see Shah Rukh Khan going bald on screen. There must be a reason for it. And the excitement when he dances in that little metro, little funny dance he does, you know something is going to go down after that, because it's an action entertainer. You know he's not dancing it for the comedy sake of it. There is something grey, evil side of it, which is what's more interesting to see. That was, I think, the biggest highlight of the trailer, that these guys have taken big risks in the movie. And the action, the music seems spectacular. I can already tell you, judging by the tunes and knowing the music director, knowing the director, so that's why I can tell the music and the action is going to be fabulous. Story-wise, I have no clue what it is about. I think my prediction would be the story is probably about a soldier, similar to, could be, maybe he had a memory loss because of a certain accident and he doesn't know he was a soldier or not, and he is now gone rogue for many other reasons. But memory loss seems like a very old concept, but it depends on how they present it. My opinion is there's something to do with a soldier who's been either mistreated or who was badly injured and presumed dead, and then he's back with a vengeance, or the memory loss. There's something that they've done that use and throw soldiers for, kind of a thing. They risked him. Maybe he was a criminal in the beginning. They took him for a mission, and then they risked it, kind of like Suicide Squad. So they took it as a criminal. They risked it for a mission that if he dies, nothing to declare, it's going to be confidential. And if the mission's successful, great. So I think that could be one part of it. And in that process, there was maybe some memory loss or something, and then a past story comes up, and the soldier, Shah Rukh Khan himself, maybe takes advantage of that or deals with that or something like that. Let me tell you, it's a bit complex to tell so much from the story. But my best guess is the movie is going to be about, obviously, a soldier. He's a soldier, but is he really a soldier, or was he a criminal who was assigned a task, a mission? I don't think Shah Rukh Khan is someone who'll do exactly the same as the previous movie, because Pathaan was a spy thriller, blah blah. He had a mission, he had to go a little bit of rogue, and then he came back, blah blah. I don't think it's going to repeat that in this story. My presumption is he's not even a soldier. JAWAN, okay, but he's not even a soldier. He's a criminal who probably gets improved later on. But in that process, there is something grey about it. Or maybe he has a double role. What if JAWAN actually has Shah Rukh Khan in double role? Maybe it's him against him. Maybe he's a clone. Maybe he's not a soldier. Maybe he's a cyborg. Basically, cyborg is a half robot, half human. Maybe he's one of those. So these are plenty of theories that I have for this movie. Overall, it seems very, very interesting. I love discussing theories and stories about movies and trailer. If you know any theory about this movie, what you think, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to discuss that. And what else about the movie? The VFX looks good. I think they've done a pretty good job so far. We'll have to see more. The star cast is fantastic. I know Nayanthara and Vijay Sethupathi are gonna kill it. I don't think they should have shown in the trailer that Deepika is gonna have a special appearance. I think they should have kept that as a surprise. And so yeah, let's see what the film is about. People are assuming Vijay Sethupathi is a villain, but maybe Shah Rukh Khan is a double role, or his clones or cyber, whatever. We'll have to see. So this is my thoughts on JAWAN trailer. I think it's gonna be a massive hit. It's gonna break all box office records. What drawback could be of the movie? Maybe the story. The only drawback of this movie could be is if the story is a little too complex for the con man to understand, but I highly doubt it. Or the story is way too simple, like I said, memory loss, soldier. There might be something repetitive, say very similar to Pathan or whatever. But again, I don't think Shah Rukh Khan is someone who would pick that script right after Pathan, like make that movie. He's smart enough not to do that. The director is smart enough not to make the story very complex for the people. So overall, I don't see any drawback with this movie. There's no big movie releasing around it. I don't think any Hollywood movie is going to be releasing around it. Definitely not a Bollywood movie releasing around it. No one would risk going around JAWAN right now, or even around then. Nobody's going to dare release it. And it's going to be a massive blockbuster. It's a massive hit in my opinion. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of JAWAN's theories and stories in the comment section down below. Let me know what your thoughts on Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani. Are you excited about the movie? Let me know in the comment section down below. So this was my little analysis going over Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani and JAWAN. And if you liked the video, please do press that like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And also smash the bell icon as hard as you can so you can get instantly notified whenever I upload a new video. Cheers guys, thanks guys, bye. And keep watching movies.